How to become successful trader by following legendary traders copy pasta on GMX. This is the tutorial that we're doing today. GMX super popular on Arbitrum and Avalanche, but most of the volume is on Arbitrum. 41.50 today. I talked about it, 17 bucks. I don't know who listened, but the financial advice, you should have done that. Anywho, this is not a tutorial how to use GMX. That's coming up once Arbitrum Nitro is live again, probably in a week. This is just a tutorial how I've started to trade in the last 2-3 weeks since I discovered this website, which will also be in the link below. If you don't already trade on GMX, you can get 10% trading fees using the code below. Very, very important. How to find out how much you get paid as a discount in fees. You go first of all here, go to your GMX website, click referrals. Okay, very important. Click referrals to understand how much money you leave on the table. Click referrals, that's step 1. Click traders, that's step 2. Active referral code. If you see I'm at the tier 2 10% discount, you will receive 10% discount on your opening and closing fees. This discount will be airdropped to your account every single Wednesday. This is not my code. My code is below, or I don't know. I used someone else to actually open an account. I didn't just open an account. If it says 5% or anything below 10, you are losing money. You see all that airdrops that I got every single week. Deposit to my account since June, since I started to gamble on basically on GMX. Why wouldn't I? I can actually do it. Instead of going to FTX, US people are blocked, go to Binance. US people are blocked, go to Bybit. US people are blocked. I go here, I can actually freaking short or long Ethereum, Bitcoin, and 50 other coins are coming up, I assume in the next 2 weeks. That's probably the plan. They're fixing the prices. They're leveraging from 30x to 50, which is insane. And they're adding a lot of synthetic spares. If you don't know what I'm talking about, feel free to follow. But either way, if you're already trading and you don't see 10% here, use the code below, switch, I don't know, change wallets or move money. Do what you need to do if you plan to trade long term. If you're just doing one trade, it's not really a big deal. If you're already at 10%, great. So once this is out of the way, let's see how you can actually trade. So let's open, just for example, I see now Ethereum 1648, let's call it 650. And I'm a DJ and I don't know if it's gonna go up or down. I'm gonna go to this website. This is a new website, started I think like a month ago. It's called gmx.house, Arbitrum leaderboard. I assume they have other stuff. GMX, okay, so gmx.house basically. Okay, you click on the leaderboard right here. And what I like to do, I don't like to go for the 24 hours. I go for the 1 month. In top settlers, this is just top open. The more money you have an open position. I tend to ignore that because it's not how much money you have, it's how consistent you are making the dough, as they say, basically. Let's just make sure I'm also recording, which I am. I changed this one to 1 month, okay? And I start to post on my Twitter, which is crazy, which is FA40 right now. I'll also leave a link if you missed that. But for some trades, and so far so good, which is crazy. I click on 1 month. This is just my process in the last 2-3 weeks, give or take. And I search win-loss, something that's like meaningful, okay? So this one, for example, 15-0. You know, it's like Michael Jordan's stats. That's a legendary trader. What does that mean? In the last month, this wallet, 3A45, did 15 trades, 15 wins, 0 losses, with an average, I don't know, 23 million with 13x leverage. He made over $250,000 this month. What do? You click here, open a link in new tab for the example, okay? And let's see Okay, that's all his trades, but I'm only interested if there's something in here, if there's a new position in here. Okay, once there's a new position here, and I start to actually in the last couple of days to go over this every 4 hours. I open my computer, I have a list. I already made a list of like 5 of those in an Excel basically. And yeah, and if there's a new trade, let's say this one, you see this one is the last trade, but I'll talk about in a second. But if there's a trade in here, I know that this guy 15-0 is probably better trader than me and you and 50,000 of other people. So if he goes long or short, instead of doubting my mind and thinking I don't know what it's gonna do at 1650 up or down, you see now he also doesn't know, so he doesn't open a position. He's not a gambler. If he's 15-0, he doesn't open a position every day. If you see here, see it's all green. This is all settled position. It's crazy. The last trade, just so you know how it looks like, was 1 day ago. It was a bear. Let's click on it. He risked 2 million. 2 million with leverage, but still, that's good money. You click here. Okay. So he closed at the bear position at 1580. So let's see what he did exactly. He opened the position 2 days ago. Okay. This was the position. Market price 1554. Increase. And then he closed. So he opened a short position at 1581 and he closed the position at 1566. Okay, and look at us now, 1650. So if he didn't close, he probably saw, hey, we're not going short so much. Ethereum just did the opposite. He closed for a merely 13% profit, which is $15,000, which is crazy. Okay, so I just move on. I don't have to open a position all day and be in the market all day. But this is an account. I make an Excel and I put this in my Excel. 15-0. Are you kidding me? That's a trader that every time he opens a trade, I love it. I love it, and I trade, and I get 10% of trading fees. And if you're getting 5%, again, link below to change it to 10. Let's move on. This one is 17-2. 17 wins, 2 losses in the last 30 days. Let's see what he has, he or she, I don't know. You see, also, there is no open position. That's where I first looked. There's no open position in here. Let's see the last trade. Oh, he took a beating. He took a short hit at 1562. Wow. But he closed. Look at this. All those wins, except from a small losses. He made 100K 4 days ago, and the day after that he lost 37. So it's not perfect, but it's better than just random up or down. What did he do? He opened $50,000 collateral. Wow, that's crazy. So here it says he opened at 1562 and he closed at 1599. Wow, 30x leverage. That's freaking crazy. He took a short position 1562. Close at 60, and if he didn't close for a loss, he would probably get liquidated for basically, because now we're at 650. Okay, so that's another trader. Let's move on. This one 6-0. So in the last 30 days, he only did 6 trades. That means that he's super conservative. Okay, let's see what this one has. And again, no open trade, so we are like moving sideways. You don't have to be in the market all the time. Let's see what we got. You see, this is beautiful, all green. The one loss in the last, 2 months ago when I started to track it, he had one major loss, but after that, he's already profitable. The last trade was 1 day ago. Let's click and see what he has. It's beautiful stuff. Also a bear, loading. So he opened the short at 1602 and he closed it at 1573, and that's it. He's out. Because then Ethereum went up and maybe he's waiting for another short. I don't know. But the less trades, the better. This one is 2-0. This one is 1-0, 3-0. So those you can also add to maybe an Excel, like say very super conservative. This one did one trade, just one trade this month. That's crazy. And he's open. Let's see what we got here. Interesting. Oh, Interesting. That's a new trade, but he only traded one trade. Okay, so maybe it's a new guy. 1863. Okay. See, so he's up. Wow. So he's opening trades for long term. This guy, look at this. He opened this trade 6 days ago and he closed it yesterday. So he opened at 1863, closed it at 1650. Wow, that's pretty good. He just closed it yesterday, 500,000 50x. He made $60,000 on this trade, but he has a new trade. You see, an open trade. Let's click on that. And he opened at 1649, which is where we are now. It's updated it's not updated live in real time. It's like an hour delay or something. I don't know. 1643, basically it's break even. He opened long. You see a bull, 1649, open 1 day ago, and he just increased it. Okay, interesting. So he opened at 1649. He added at 1635. He's bullish. You gotta make a decision. Is this a person that I'm gonna follow because he opened like one trade a month, or I'm gonna stick to the long ones, the 15 and 0, 17 and 2, 6 and 0, 19 and 2. Did we go over 19 and 2? This is actually a great great ratio. If you play basketball, 19 and 2 is crazy. The last trade, look at this, 5 days ago, nothing open. Let's click, just see what we got. The last trade was 5 days ago. He opened a bear position at 1760 and he closed it a little bit later for 1700. So he's out of the market. It didn't. The market is crabby. Anyway, this is the way I look at stuff lately. And if I see a combination of, let's say, three out of 5 or something, 3 out of 4, 4 out of 5. They're doing the same, like all of them are short and they made like 10 out of 10 in the last month or something like that. That's conviction for me to risk some money. If they're okay risking millions of dollars with this trade, I'm okay risking my peanuts, as they say. Basically, this is what we do. And again, if you don't have this is Ethereum, 1650 doesn't go anywhere. As I said, go click referrals, check change to traders, and see if you have this one, 10%. If you don't have 10%, you're losing money. Arbitrum Nitro should start barely a week from now, and I assume GMX NFTs and all that stuff trading will come back in full force. 50x leverage soon, plus I don't know, like 100 synthetics pairs. It's gonna be wild. My name is Ifans after 40. Thanks guys, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.